Let's talk about cortisol, because cortisol gets a bad reputation. We need cortisol in our body. We need it for the fight or flight response. We need it for energy and for focus. But chronic cortisol, and I'm talking about stress, chronic cortisol is where we run into issues. When you first go on carnivore, your cortisol is actually going to go up. It's a stress hormone, and it's actually helpful for you. And so what it helps you to do is become more fat adapted. You're trying to become fat adapted and burn fat for energy instead of sugar. And cortisol is actually going to help you release stored energy so that you can make this transition. Here are the ways in which carnivore actually helps you to manage your stress hormone. The first thing is we are taking out sugar. It is virtually a zero carb diet. And so when you take out sugar or any carbs that turn into sugar, you are not having blood sugar spikes, which means insulin isn't going to be released to bring that blood sugar down, which means you likely won't have lows, which means that cortisol is released to bring the blood sugar up. Right? So we're able to, when we don't have the spikes, we don't have the lows, and we don't have the cortisol stress hormone being released. The next thing is you are not eating inflammatory foods on carnivore. You are eating meat and you are eating inflammation-free foods. And so what that means is you do not have chronic inflammation, so you also don't have chronic stress. Next is when your hormones are happy, your body is happy. So when your hormones are regulated, we don't have as much cortisol. And what regulates your hormones? A very nice protein and high fat diet. But carnivore isn't enough. I've been doing some custom nutrition plans for my clients in the Carnivoring Through the Holidays program. And in several of them recently, I am putting a stress section because we need to talk about what you can do with the rest of your lifestyle to help reduce stress. Get sunlight. Go out. When I go out for morning walks with my dog, I do not wear sunglasses. I do it when I'm driving, but make sure that you get out in the morning and you make sure you help with your circadian rhythm. This is going to help you keep steady cortisol levels throughout the day. Plus, you get vitamin D. I do discovery calls, and the number one thing that I hear is I have a desk job and I am super stressed. I get it. Our lives are very stressful. You need to learn how to take a pause and just sit and literally breathe. Use your whole diaphragm. As a strength coach, I love talking about how to get your core stacked and how to use your diaphragm. Use your don't just breathe up into your neck in this stressful position sitting at your desk. Breathe. Learn how to just pause and breathe. I am back to back all day today, but I'm making a TikTok and I'm also like, you know what? I could just sit here and breathe. I parked exactly so that the sun is on my face, and I'm probably going to sit here for a minute breathing. That's it, just a minute, but it will help you reset. If you are under eating on the carnivore diet, and if you are under hydrating and you are not getting electrolytes, your body is going to think that you are in the woods somewhere and you are running from a predator, and it is going to get stressed out. It's going to think it's starving, and it's going to say, I need to conserve resources. I need to spike my cortisol. So you need to learn how to hydrate enough, balance your potassium, your sodium, and your magnesium, and make sure that you are eating enough calories so that your body is not in fight or flight. On carnivore, we naturally just get better sleep after the adaptation phase, but it's really important, and I'm not very good at this, but it's important to try and put down your phone, try and put down the devices, maybe wear blue light blocking glasses, have some sort of semblance of a bedtime routine so that you're setting yourself up for getting to bed on time and getting to bed in the right condition to be able to fall asleep nicely and have a good night's sleep. We need like 7 to 8 hours a night, guys. Just remember, cortisol is not your enemy, but it can be for a lot of people. Once you get the inflammation down, once you start to balance your hormones and you get consistent with eating a carnivore diet, and then you take care of all the other lifestyle things like getting out in nature and walking, getting sunlight, getting sleep, it all just starts to come together. It's almost like the best type of snowball effect, and you just have to stay focused on it and make sure that you're having some good healthy spikes of cortisol and that you're taking care of the chronic cortisol. Go do something fun. Go do something, listen to music that you love, go shopping, go do something fun that makes you feel good. That's one good step in the right direction of helping you to manage your cortisol.